There is a saying that you never know what a person is going through. I got something to share with you, and it's not something that I'm proud of. I am sharing because I know there are people suffering in silence, and maybe this can give you some hope. I'll try to keep it short. 2022 was a hard year for me. In October, I tragically lost a close friend of mine. I've lost friends before, but this one shook me. I suffered from severe depression and kept myself isolated for a while. The feeling of hurt, disappointment, and grief fell on me really hard, and it changed the way that I looked at life, people, and my purpose. Everyone knows that I'm a business owner and working is essential to taking care of my family. I have not worked since October, and life was a little hard for me to deal with. Normally I could shake it, but I couldn't do it this time. I chose not to fight. Maybe I can contribute it to old age. I don't know. I decided to take a step back from acquiring clients to looking for a 9-to-5. In my head, I knew I could just work and not stress over what all business owners stress over. It was going to be a step back for me, so what I did was look for something that I liked doing, and that was video editing. On January 2023, I received an email from a company asking if I was still interested in the job that I applied for. I was ecstatic. I checked the Better Business Bureau and they told me that the company existed. They had an A-star rating. The company sent an offer letter and the offer was nice. We had salary, I had benefits, stock options, and I could still take on contract work for my business because I was working remotely. This was a breath of fresh air for me because, like I said, 2022 was a rough year for me. And long story short, the offer was a scam. I get a phone call from the actual company and they shared with me that somehow the scammer was able to use their company information. I won't go into detail. I won't even try to explain how I allowed myself to get scammed. It felt as if someone tapped me on the shoulder and then punched me in the gut. I was devastated, embarrassed, and then my insecurities crept in. When I got this job offer, I felt that I mattered. I've never had the royal treatment like this. I felt seen. I hear it all the time, but for the first time, I felt that I mattered. So when I found out that the offer was a scam, not only did I feel the harsh blow to my gut, but I felt that I didn't matter. I won't lie, I did not cry. The next day I took my son to church, and when I got back, I got a text from the scammer. He wanted me to know that the check was still coming in the mail. And get this, the check came in the mail. I slowly sat in my chair and sent back this reply. I told the scammer that I heard from the company and I know he scammed me. I shared how much it hurt me and how devastated I was. I told him that I have a wife and kids and that I have the responsibility to take care of them and how he played our livelihood. Then I did something different. I asked him or her, who hurt you? I then shared that even though my heart is broken, that I forgive him. Then I said goodbye. I sent it and then went to sleep. It was the best sleep I've had in months. The Monday after, I spent all day filing police reports, canceling my driver's license, freezing my credit reports, and turning in the check to the bank so they can tell me what to do. That's it. No happy ending. This video was recorded over a month ago, so by this time you see this, things may have changed for me. Why am I sharing this? There are people out here silently suffering over things that they haven't brought on themselves. And when you are suffering, friends and family potentially can act funny. People become distant. Barely anyone reaches out to you just to see if you're okay or to show that they care. Then society will tell you to suck it up and move on. This is what I say to that. Forget that. I am here to tell you that I see you. I might not know who you are, but I see you. When all fails, when it seems you have no way, in this moment, as I am looking right into the camera, I am looking at you. Just take this moment to know that I am seeing you right now. When people have forgotten about you, when they talk about you, when you are just given a bad hand and people don't understand, I see you. In your hurt, in your pain, in your struggles, I see you. I hope that someone got something from this as I am still trying to make sense of it. My heart, my prayers, and love are with you. Be blessed.